Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paisley, for those of you who do not know me, and it is day 2 of New Zealand lockdown. If this is your first time here, I am an American living in New Zealand with my partner. If you've been sticking around with me this whole time, you already knew that. So today I have a little Q&A. I thought it would be fun because we have a lot of new people here, as I said in my last video of my birthday vlog, which is crazy that that was put up like almost 2 weeks ago. Oops. Yeah, there's just a lot of new people here and I'm so grateful to have this growing family. I just feel like it's a great way to just get to know me and just to answer some fun questions and have a little something different than a vlog or something yoga-like. So I'm going to pull up the questions. I had them in my birthday video. I actually tried to film this yesterday, like at 5 o'clock at night, and I was chasing the sunlight, then it started raining and all this stuff, so the lighting was poor. Answered the questions okay, but the lighting was poor and I feel like I could do better. So here we are, day 2, and plus I have a lot of time on my hands now since we are in lockdown. So I have my coffee, I have my computer, I have my phone, I'm in comfy clothes, the heat pump is on because we finally got a heat pump, and shout out to my landlord. Yeah, I drink coffee out of a straw, don't judge me. Got it from my mama. I think I'm gonna start with the questions from my YouTube video. So thank you for the birthday wishes, by the way. We're all so sweet. I'm excited to answer these. Let's do it. First question from Leanna. Yes, I remember this question. What are the biggest differences between New Zealand and the United States? I kind of went off on this when I first filmed this. So when you first move to New Zealand, at least this is my perspective, right? I'm like, it's an American speaking country. Okay, this is future Paisley speaking right now. Jack just pointed out after I stopped filming that in this section, when I say that everyone speaks American out here, I definitely meant English. It was very ethnocentric of me, I'm very sorry. That's just another aspect of American culture. We just think that we're just everywhere. So English. Like they're an island, it's probably gonna be really beachy, like all that stuff, whatever. Like how much of a difference is it gonna be from Southern California? Probably not a lot. They just have accents out here. Was I wrong? Okay, Americans, we are so spoiled. We are so spoiled and out of touch with how spoiled we are. And I've learned this through like other travels that I've had, but like I've never fully lived in another country before, especially living in a beautiful place like Southern California. Yeah, America, we have it spoiled. And what I mean by that is just the accessibility and the quick accessibility to everything and anything for not a lot of money. We can have anything that we want with a snap of a finger or a click of a button. You know what I'm saying? For like decently priced. Like sometimes it could be expensive, whatever, but like out here it's like if you want anything that's a little bit on like the niche side, or like for me, I mean, I'm very into holistic health and wellness, and so I love all the alternative like mushroom shiz, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You know the aesthetic I'm talking about. And that stuff is hard to find for a decent price. Like you can go to the health food shops where they're like 20 times the amount of money that they would be in the United States. We're very, very lucky to have everything so accessible to us and at the freaking snap of a finger, like I said. Also, organic produce is way cheaper in the States than it is out here. I remember when I was like hardcore on my celery juice, which I still wish I was, but organic celery is so expensive out here. I just like can't do it, and I feel like I don't know if I want to drink braid celery because that's just going into my body like straight up, you know what I mean? Like I'm not cooking it, it's just literally like I'm drinking poison. It's dramatic, but hey. Normal celery, like the big stock, big mama celery at Pack and Save is like $2.40. Sometimes it could be a little bit less, like it'd be $1.75. Like that's crazy cheap. And then organic celery that I can't even get at that Pack and Save, I have to go to like an organic food shop, is like $8 for a measly little stalk of celery that's like kind of wilted and like soggy, you know what I mean? So organic produce is so much different in accessibility here than in America, and I'm confused by that because I thought that they don't use the same like spray as us, so maybe the non-organic veggies aren't as bad, but like just my own thinking of organic veggies, like I just have grown up on organic veggies. I've like just been forced down my throat that organic veggies are the way to go, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to carry that throughout here, but it definitely does damage to my penny. Honestly, I think that it's like well worth it. Like I will spend money on food, but I won't spend $8 on a silly stalk of celery. So enough on organic produce. Another thing that is a huge difference in American culture to Kiwi culture is the drinking culture out here. Like Americans, we think that like, oh, frat culture and sorority culture, like they drink so much. Not compared to the Kiwis out here. It's like a sport for them. Like drinking is a sport. So it's ridiculous. I'm just saying, Americans, if you ever bump into a Kiwi out on a holiday or vacation, you've probably already done this before. They're really friendly. They love to drink. They love to party. So they're probably already out and you're like, oh, let's go like one-on-one, like trying to challenge them to a drinking contest. You will lose every time. I don't care. I don't care how high of a tolerance you think you have. You don't. You don't. They drink like fish out here. It's ridiculous. And when I say that, like, I'm not being dramatic, like they can have an entire like box of beers and like still be okay. Like they'll still be functioning. It just does not make sense to me. They're just like not human when it comes to alcohol. Those are the differences. Let's move on. Thank you, Leanna, for asking that. Next question, Sophia. Sophia is a gal that I actually met. She lives close to me, which is so cool. So I met her and a couple of our gal pals, and that was super cool to meet her. So hey girl. But she asked quite a few questions, so I'll pick a few here. Really excited to answer these. These are super fun questions. What is your favorite holiday? So like Easter, Halloween, all that good stuff. Definitely love Halloween. Always have loved Halloween. Love dressing up. Love going out. Loved trick-or-treating. I literally trick-or-treated until I was in high school. It's such a big thing in the United States. Like we go hard for Halloween. My parents always went hard for Halloween. My mom used to make my Halloween costumes. It was so fun. Yeah, Halloween is definitely fun. My partner has told me that Halloween is not as celebrated out here that it is in the States. So it's gonna be interesting to have my first Halloween out here. Hopefully we're out of lockdown when that happens. I'm hopeful. And I think that after that, Christmas is definitely one of my favorites just because you get to spend time with family, you get to give gifts. I love giving gifts. Like literally I have this toxic trait that whenever I buy a gift, I want to give it to them immediately. Like I can't wait until the holiday. Like I want to like just give it to them because I just love giving gifts. I think it's like the best thing ever. And the food, good vibes, Christmas music. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be working in a retail shop during Christmas because I know that we're gonna pump out the Christmas tunes and I just love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So what color am I into at the moment? I like the into at the moment right now because I do have a favorite color that's been my favorite color forever and ever. It's teal. It's like that dark, moody, green, blue color, which I love. But colors that I'm into at the moment, surprising enough, like I'm usually into like a lot of neutrals, hence my house is like gray, cream, all that good stuff. Really into oranges and like sunset colors, you know what I'm saying? Like burnt oranges, bright oranges, hot pinks, kind of been into that realm. I think those are really pretty and I think they'll be really fun for summer. Woo! Those are my favorite colors. What is my favorite food slash meal? Anything authentic Mexican is fantastic. Coming from Southern California where we're really close to the border, we are blessed with authentic Mexican food. We do not have it out in New Zealand. Trust me, we don't, which is really a bummer, but definitely miss that, love that so much. And I also love Italian food, anything Italian. Honestly, I love everything. I love Indian, I love Thai, all that good stuff, classic American food. I love it all, but I think that like comfort wise, like what I go to, which I like crave a lot, is Mexican food. And yeah, Italian food. I feel like they're tied in my book. Favorite TV show, we're rewatching Friends, so obviously that has to be up there. Some guilty pleasures on Netflix. I love Virgin River. So cheesy, my mom and I watched it together. It's just like one of those like poor acting, but like so good you can't stop watching. Like some of the actors are good, some of the actors are bad. Just weird. It's a good show. Also, Stranger Things is great. Ozark is great, but anxiety levels skyrocket during that. So if you're triggered easily with anxiety, probably don't watch it. So good. let's move on. What is your dream job? My dream job is to own my own business, hopefully something off of here that I can capitalize on, you know, connecting people and connecting with people. And I also would really like to open my own business with yoga and leading yoga retreats. And yoga has helped me so much in my own growth journey and healing path that I would love to be at service of others and share that growth and encourage and inspire others in that too. So definitely want to do that. Just want to be at service, you know? Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have an older brother. He is currently living in Hawaii. His name's Shay, and he is, oh my God, is he 27 or 26? Sorry, Shay, I think he's 26 and he's turning 27 in September. He watches my videos, so hopefully I got that right. And then one more question from here. Do you like day or night better? Definitely day, definitely a morning person. It's 8 o'clock as I'm filming this. I've been up for about an hour. Jack is still sleeping. He's a night owl. I'm a morning gal. So that's definitely interesting to navigate. Annie asked, okay, but did you get the tiramisu? Which is in reference to my past video of my birthday. I did get the tiramisu and it was extremely underwhelming, unfortunately. I am just a connoisseur of tiramisu. Literally my favorite dessert ever. It was not good. It was really dry, not really flavorful. Not good. I don't know, it just wasn't good. I'm pretty bummed about it. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. It's okay. Moving on. So that was it for the YouTube questions. Let's go into the Instagram question. Kit asked, what's helped you grow as what's helped you, oh my God, let me get this out of my eyeball first. Okay. What's helped you grow most as a smaller influencer? That is so flattering. Thank you so much for saying that I'm growing and I'm a small influencer. That's so cool. Hope to get bigger. We're on our way. I think that I've seen the most growth when I post consistently, whether it's on Instagram and or YouTube. It just works the best when I post consistently, and I haven't been doing that recently. I've been kind of slacking off, and I know that I'm making excuses because I'm like working full time and then I'm teaching as well and then all this crazy stuff. But this is definitely a priority for me, and I want to make it a priority, and I want this to see so much growth. And so I just need to discipline myself, because one of my managers, she's so cool, she actually said to me once, because we always have these like daily setup boards and stuff, and we have like a daily intention for the day, and one of my intentions was, you know, what motivates you the most? And she's like, it's not about motivation, it's about discipline. Like, you're not gonna be motivated every single day, right? Motivation comes and goes in waves, but it's just about the discipline and choosing to do what you want to achieve your next goal, or just live the life that you want to live. That really spoke to me, because I feel so often that I'm just like, I don't feel like it, I'm gonna give myself some rest. You know, you work hard, where it's like, yes, rest definitely should be taken when necessary, but you have to earn your rest. You know what I mean? You do definitely have to earn your rest. And I feel like I've just been talking myself out of working hard, because I already do work hard in my other workspace, but this space is not gonna grow unless I work at it. So yeah, to answer your question, rounding it back, instead of going out on a tangent of motivation, consistency is definitely key, and where I've seen a lot of growth. And so this is my commitment here. I'm making a commitment that, especially during lockdown, I have the time, I'm going to be filming more and uploading more. I want to upload twice a week. That is definitely something that I want to do. And you know what? No, it's not something I want to do. It's something I'm going to do. Holding myself accountable. It is Thursday. I'll upload every Monday and Thursday. How about them apples? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it now. It's happening. Okay, great. Sammy asked, how did you get into Pilates / bar certification and jobs? And are you doing this work for work in New Zealand? Yes, so just stepping into the Pilates and bar realm, I actually started my whole teaching journey before yoga. I actually taught PIO, which is a Pilates and yoga fusion, at a gym that I was going to in high school. After high school, they asked me if I wanted to be an instructor, and so I went through the training to do that, because why not? I always kind of wanted to be an instructor. I thought it was really fun, and so that kind of was like my for lack of a better term, gateway drug into teaching other forms of movement. Because I really loved teaching Pyo, and then I got into yoga quite a bit, and I'm like, well, why wouldn't I be able to teach yoga? And so I started teaching yoga, and then I was going to yoga classes that the teacher also taught bar, and so I started to go to my teacher's bar classes, and then I'm like, I could teach this too. So I did a bar training, and then I started teaching that. I think that what got me there was the amount of support I had in the community that I was super, super strong in. So back home, the yoga and movement community is like so tight-knit, and everyone talks to everyone, and it is very inclusive. And so I feel like I had such a beautiful environment to grow and flourish in, and I'm forever grateful for that. I feel like if I didn't have that, then I probably only would have stuck with one modality of movement or whatever. Who knows, you know, it could have grown from that. But yeah, I definitely had an amazing support system, amazing inspiration. And if you think of, you know, oh my God, what is that motivational speaker? Tony Robbins? Is it Robbins or Robinson? I think it's Robin. Tony Robbins, who's like that big tall guy, deep voice. I read one of his books. It was like Awaken the Giant Within, and he's always like, whoever you look up to success-wise, who has the dream job that you want, surround yourself with the people who you want to be in their position, and then they will inspire you, and you can manifest your way into it while working hard. Yeah, just surrounding yourself from people that are achieving the things that you want to achieve, so you can get ideas, inspiration, support from that, definitely helped me, and that's definitely gotten me to the place where I'm at. And to answer the question of, am I doing this for work in New Zealand? I am teaching yoga in bar online studios back home in California, so they're based in California. So I am getting work from that, and I am subbing at the Golden Yogi in Takapuna every once in a while. It was pretty consistent a few months ago, and now it's kind of like dwindled out. Yeah, I hope to teach more in person. I'm actually working on a connection with a CrossFit gym. I might be picking up a class for them. I'm actually going to be teaching a class during lockdown, so on Friday, so I'll probably be uploading this. It's raw fitness. A lot of the girls that I work with go to this CrossFit gym, and Ben, who is the owner of the gym, he is our ambassador at Lululemon. So he's one of our ambassadors for men at Lululemon. So he's always in the store. He has a great presence, and the gym is just amazing. Excited to be teaching for that. If you follow me on Instagram at Paisley O'Shea, I'll be posting more about like what I'm teaching for them then, and then maybe you can tune in with me. It'll be 9:30 a.m. on Friday, New Zealand time. And yeah, I mean, like, we definitely have to solidify it. He said yes. I do have to send him a little bio for myself, so that just reminded me to do it. Yeah, if you want to join me, that'd be super, super cool. It'll just be an hour-long yoga class, and I'd love to have you there. Love to connect, love to stretch, get bendy, all that good stuff. So thank you, Sammy, for asking that. Next question is from Demi. Last question I will be answering. Demi asks, who's one of my best friends out here. Hey girl! If you could bring one aspect of American culture to New Zealand, what would it be, and vice versa? I definitely would bring, it's not really culture-wise, but it's just like a piece of America would definitely be, this is more Southern California than America as a whole. America's so big. We have so many different cultures and subcultures and just climates and everything. So from what I have lived, Southern California culture, I'll be talking about that. And I would love to bring in the accessibility of organic groceries and just the, I don't know, conversations around health and wellness. I feel like I haven't necessarily found my holistic tribe out here just yet. I am really close friends with a yoga teacher out here who she is definitely, I feel so inspired whenever I talk to her. Yeah, I definitely want to build a tribe on that just because it brings me a lot of joy. So yeah, I think that the holistic world I would definitely like to bring here more, because I was so fully surrounded by that back home and I really miss it. And then an aspect of New Zealand culture that I would bring to America is definitely the work culture out here. You guys celebrate rest and holidays and everything so much out here and give a really great amount of paid vacation. So I feel like that would be fabulous to bring in America, because we really don't take care of our people dependent on the company that you're with, because there's like private companies and all this stuff, so it's like everyone has their own kind of rules. So yeah, would definitely want to bring that in there. Thank you so much. That was the last question. I'll wrap it up here. I still have to drink my coffee. I'm gonna do a breath work and some stretching before I have a Zoom call with Lululemon. So we just have a little meeting and check-in and everything. So it's cool that I'm so connected with them. I hope if you're in lockdown, which majority of the world is kind of in and out of, so I hope you're being well, taking care of yourself and your family, mentally, physically, emotionally. You're not alone if your anxiety is peaking. I'm right there with you. Lockdowns are not easy. Lockdowns are not fun. I definitely had a pity party for myself yesterday, and I know that I'm so privileged to be out here, and I have a beautiful support system, and I have my sweet little Olive and my loving partner Jack, but it's hard. It's really hard still, and it's definitely not the new normal. We're gonna get through this and we're gonna be okay. It's just I'm telling myself that, honestly. I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful for you and this ever-growing family. Thank you so much for being here and listening, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Gonna be more consistent, so yay, happy lockdown. Bye.